Welcome to the Tides of Avarice. This is a preview of the next expansion for X4 Foundations. I was lucky enough to get a early copy, a preview copy, so this is not the final version of the game. Keep that in mind, but we get to take a look at it. So we did this for Cradle of Humanity, going to do some of the same things for Tides of Avarice. In this video, we're just going to check out the two new game starts. And I won't be talking much. Kind of let you see how they go. All right, let's get into it. The first one we'll start with is Smuggler's Paradise.
The Vigor Syndicate, you say? Well, of course I can answer a few questions, officer. Protectors of Windfall, they call themselves, and their protection is something that upstanding business people tend to pay good credit for. Nothing in the system happens without their knowledge. Any transaction, physical or virtual, that passes through, it's safe to assume they know about it. There is no money laundering that I'm aware of at the present time, no. Large-scale financial transfers, yes, but they're for the most part limited to generous loans to the needy over in Avarice. What's that? Runners? I don't think you should pay those rumors any attention, officer. Under the Syndicate's watch, there has been no smuggling of illicit substances for as long as I can remember.
Okay, so for this Smuggler's Paradise game start, we join the faction of the Vigor Syndicate. We can choose what kind of character. Right now it's just Argon female or male. Start out with a Raleigh class freighter in Windfall 4, Aurora's Dream, which is a new area. And yeah, let's get into it and see what that's all.
Who said transporting this stuff doesn't pay just because we've legalized it? Isn't that right, Runner? A few more of these contracts and you'll be swimming in credits. Letting us in on the deal was the smartest move you could have made, by the way. Finally, someone who respects the work we do. Obey the rules and you've got nothing to fear, is what the boss always... Oh. Hey, everyone, drop point coming up. Get back in formation. Alright, Runner, let's get this over with. Head for the station, make your delivery, get paid, blah blah. We'll keep an eye on you, and any suspect traffic, of course. No need to worry while you're with us.
Alright, so we're in the game start. Let's see where we're at. Carrying some space fuel, need to deliver it all the way over to here. We're in the Windfall 4, Aurora's Dream, which connects to Black Hole Sun 4. Let's check out our starting ship. Interesting looking ship. I do not like the asymmetry, but you know, we are pirates types, so that's what we get. Looks like pretty standard architecture over there. I don't know, we'll check that out later. But on to the next game start. Alright, now we're going to check out the second new game start in Tides of Avarice called Stranded.
Have I ever told you about the time we went head-to-head with an armada of pirate hunters? Oh yes, things were going all sorts of sideways. Then a second, humongous fleet showed up. In a blinding revelation from the holy triangularity itself, one of us had the idea too. Actually, this won't make sense unless I wind back a bit further, so bear with me. I was in something of a spot of bother when this dashing young scoundrel single-handedly overwhelmed the entire guard detail of a Ministry of Finance military station.
Alright, so in this one, Stranded, we pretty much start with nothing. No credits, no property, and 18 million. Let's see what it's like.
Jolly egg salad. You are one for Tall Tale's axiom. If you do not stop adding another piece of scale-bristling bravado to this story every time you tell it, I will one day foreclose on your bastoo. So let us start again, and kindly from the very beginning. Our wild card had just found himself in something of a predicament, with ample time to reflect on his past mistakes.
Psst. Hey. Looks like this is your lucky day, Two Eyes. That's the bunk of Hinu Hurricane, legendary pirate. Ministry disappeared her before she got the chance to escape. Not before prepping her cell, though. Golden ticket, the inmates call it. The guards never found out, but for some thrice-forsaken reason, they haven't stuffed anyone else in there, ever. Ah, but that's exactly where you ended up, didn't you? And by the triangularity, you'll be the one to finally get us out of here. What are you waiting for? Check every nook and cranny. There's got to be something to that tale.
Alright, so in this game we start out in a jail cell. And that's pretty much it. We got a nice view, somewhat of a nice view. We got a toilet, a sink, and we have to find our way out of here. This could be an interesting game start. Since this is a pirate-themed expansion, I expect some criminal activities. Maybe some smuggling, as we saw in the first game start. A bunch of stations out there, but we are in 18 billion. Woodworm Scrubs is where we are right now, in this, right around here somewhere. Well, we do have some credits in this one, but maybe that's just a bug, as this is a preview version. I'm not sure which I'm going to play first. We'll have to see. Alright, those are the two new game starts. Didn't really spoil much, hopefully. Now you can start thinking on what you want to do when the game comes out. Thanks for watching.